Alright, hello everybody. My name is Gadi, and today is the 17th of April. I had a bit of a break because I blew my account. So today's the first day, like, really back. How do I feel? My God, thank you for asking. I feel resurrected. Like, I feel like, it feels different. And, hold on, let me get my water. It feels different. It feels different. Um, like yesterday, or just like this whole sequence, I took like after Wednesday, I did a trade. So it's been Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's been 6 days since I've like really like looked at the charts. Like, I didn't even backtest over the weekend. I wanted to stay off the charts. I almost backtested a couple of times, but I was just like, no, I'm taking a break. I need a break. And so, yeah. I feel like I have this shit. That's why I'm so like, stomach feel weird. Right now, I'm currently looking at M&Q the most. I want to see if it could drop down into this area or this area. This would be support and resistance. This would be a high probability supply zone. So I want to see it tap into one of these and see how it reacts. Yo, like, my stomach is really weird right now, but what I basically wanted to say was that, it's been so difficult to go through this journey and just still have that sense of, we're going to do exactly what we say that we're going to do. I will become a consistently profitable trader. I will have my own music studio. I'm so tired. I will achieve time freedom. I say that to myself like at least once a day, and that's like at least like I'll be saying that multiple times to just like get it into my head, get it into my psyche, get into my personality, or just like my consciousness that like the life that we live now will not be the life that we will forever live. I will not be a 9-to-5 worker. I will have actual freedom. Bro, these jobs and stuff, and having to rely on other people and, other people's moods, other people's personalities. It's like having roommates, man. Y'all all there to just have a place to stay, but every single one of you was coming from a different place. And so everybody has expectations of how other people should be like, or how things should be in general. So it's like when y'all come together and have to work or live together, bro, and all those different ideas or ways of living is just in one place, man. Chaos, man. Chaos. I might fart. Hold on. It's just absolute chaos. Ooh, I might have to shit. And I think I just might have to. Oh my God. My toilet trade, I don't know. nothing really crazy in the markets. I'm just waiting to see what it's gonna do. I like M and Q because if you check the 1 hour, price has this gap right here. Overall price is bearish. Right, we got the EMAs right there. We got all the stuff kind of underneath price. Kind of the 13 is not really, but man. And then drop down to the 15. We have other places. But what I was talking about, did I say it? I really can't remember. I'm tired. There's a gap right here for a high probability demand zone. But so I feel like, you know, price may want to kind of come up into this price area. And so that's what I'm looking at as a potential, not level or zone, but I mean, yeah, actually, it's because if price comes back here, then we can just target up this area. But it really depends. Ugh, don't you hate when price be doing small ass retracements like this? It could potentially continue going up, but not hitting any of our zones. My zones is based off of supply and demand, high probability, as you can say. That's what the blue one is marked up for. And then that orange line is support and resistance. If we're talking about support and resistance setup, support and resistance is right here from this line. See if we can make it better so we can stick out more. Like this line is support and resistance, and then the blue one is high probability. So yeah. Seems like price might be retracing back, coming into the zone. The same setup is also on MES, but the fact that it already tapped into the zone makes me want to look at it a bit less, because I'm like, okay, that was kind of like the target area. So the fact that it kind of already like fit in a little bit, I'm just like, I didn't want you to do that. No, yes, yeah. So I'm looking at MNQ right now. Let me see. Let me see. What did they say? Let me see. Alright. And so for gold, I'm looking. So it's one of those things. It's like, yeah. So we have an alert set. This one might also come down, but I'm less interested in it. But either way, you know, it is here. On gold, this is sometimes where price action gets a little bit funky, right? Because you're looking at it and you're like, man, what's going on? I'm not even gonna question it. Like, we have all the EMAs. I mean, price is below that 13 EMA right now. It's closed below. So let's say if you were going for like, I want to go for like a breakout. Oh my god, and go for a breakout. Jesus. Oh, this is on the 1 hour. I'm crying. No, but it looks good. Looks fantastic. Let's go to 15. Yeah, but honestly, it's really like all this. Yeah, take that away. Oh, damn, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. Now that I can see, I can find you. Yeah, like these type of times, you know, like I've been here before. I've blown several accounts in my past, but this one was definitely like different. And I believe because I've seen just how well I was doing in February and March, just being able to see some kind of consistency and a lot more wins than losses. And when I lost, like I was able to make back that money and then some with the wins, with proper risk management. And of course, you know, I blew my account off of one day of bad play, but it really showed me how good I am or how good I can be. And it was like, okay, price just tapped into both zones. So personally, it's like support and resistance is secondary, supply and demand is the main one. So it's like if price hits the demand zone or supply zone in this case, I'll look to take that, and I'll look to see how price is in the zone, auto zone. But yeah, so this blowing the account really gave me like you know how you be like, yeah, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna do, like, this one was like, it feels a lot more realer to me. Let's see if price might invalidate the zone, who knows, but let's see, we have a minute left. But yeah, I feel different, like I've been really like on myself. I said that, you know, obviously it's okay to lose, and it's normal, perfectly normal to blow an account, but I'm glad that I'm recording this, because this is what I said to myself. If I blow this account because I didn't follow my rules, or I let emotions get into me, I will not be trading for 6 months. This is recorded. I promised myself, if I don't stick to my rules, and I have my rules written down, we can go over the rules, but let me just repeat exactly what I just said. If I blow this account because I did not follow my rules, and or because I got in emotional, whether it be FOMO, over leveraging, hesitation, cutting winners early, but my biggest one that I've like this past week basically had realized is FOMO. And oh my gosh, like, obviously it's like one of those things that you're aware of, but this week, after me blowing the account, I'm now starting to see how much of an effect it has had in my life for all of it. Even just yesterday, I was able to recognize 2 moments in the day where I felt FOMO. And this might go invalid. This goes back to my childhood. Okay, well, we looking at this and I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, like, if you try to look like that, we got options. If you try to look like that, we got options. Mr. Potato, we got options. Let's say, but let's say, could we even take it? Let's see, find out. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, for sure. Anyway, I was like, oh, yeah, even if it was, things are a little bit different. Yeah, this thing is invalid. Yep, just got invalid. Got invalid, the supply and demand way. But then, so that's something else that I do. So keep in mind, there is a support and resistance area right here, right? So when the supply and demand zone for me gets canceled, we have this support and resistance right here. Support and resistance is valid even if it wicks. It becomes invalid if it breaks, candle breaks. That's why this first initial support and resistance zone is invalid, because that candle closed past it. But if this one right here, I mean, it could do whatever. We have like 3 minutes left. If this candle right here, and keep in mind here, we have 2 zones filled with support and resistance. So that's why support and resistance is a nice secondary thing. It's not specific as demand or supply and demand, but it's a good strategy to have in your back pocket, I would say. This one is still valid as far as supply and demand, so, or supply zone, so we can still be looking at that. Let's see, gold is, no, we're just gonna be paying attention to these motherfuckers. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got a little setup on Rust, little zone right here. I don't know what that is, but just a little something. And so if price closes past this zone right here, then I have no setup on MNQ. Price is still good on here. We have 2 minutes left off of this, sir. The risk is 23. Let me see. 23 times 1.95 times 2. Yeah, so if I go 2 contracts, that'll be like a $60 trade. Oh wait, that's not even. Do 18. Now that I could see, I could find you. Oh, I gotta calculate your risk, babes. 45. $67. Okay. I'm cool with that. Yeah, man. I'm not playing with myself. Whoa. I mean, I'm going through a lot right now in my life. But it's just so necessary for me. I'm just kind of all over the place now because I kind of have this shit. And then also, again, like I just mentioned, like there's just a lot that's happening in my life. But discipline is the main thing that I am working on the most. Which one am I like trying to take? Shawty, whichever gives me the break of the candle, baby. Because I've already calculated my risk on this one, 18. What is it? What did I say? What did I say? Hold on, let me read it. Because I did write my rules. If these is less than, add 2 contracts. Oh my god, they both look good. Look at that rejection. Okay, I'm gonna take MES if they give me a break. Okay, they gave me a break. I'm gonna sell. Hello? 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 Oh my god. What's going on? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. I pressed sell. Did I not? Okay, let me go. Sell on. Am I tripping? What the? I pressed sell. I'm no pussy. I mean, I'm scared, but I'm no pussy. Oh, I don't know. But I don't want to get like a bad entry, so like, sell stop. Why is it not working? Wait, am I on like the wrong contract or something? Do I just not have enough money? What's going on? Dudes, I'm not being like I'm not doing anything like, oh, I'm scared. Not to say I'm not, I'm just saying like, bro, I'm trying to get into the trade. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm clicking on the sell button like it's, oh wait, I should probably not do that on a fucking, am I missing something? Dude. What's going on? I'm not entirely sure what's going on. You know, yesterday I tried to get into a trade and they just didn't happen. Even if this is like some, let me check those. Trading. What? Okay, unemployment claims. Okay, main. But even if it's like, oh, your margin, this, that, and a third. This sucks. Damn, I don't... I'm sad. I don't know what to do now. I don't know. Because, like, how am I going to be able to trade? How am I going to be able to make money if I can't put in a trade? What's going on? Any of this stuff is. Well, at least this isn't recorded because, this is the trades that I would have taken. I mean, of course, I'm going for the 1-to-1. Oh, shit. So TP would have hit. Oh, no way. I'm tripping. Oh, shit. So TP still would have hit. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, that sucks. And this guy is still going on. Wait. Oh, fuck. Hold on. TP would have hit too. Damn it. Wait, no. Not yet for this guy. Not yet for this guy. A little bit more to go. Well, this sucks. I don't know. I don't know what happened. This is a live account. This is recorded. Wow. I don't know what happened. Damn. This fucking sucks. I don't know why it's not even letting me put stuff down. Like, they act like I don't have money in here. Hello? No notifications, nothing. Why am I... Okay, this is annoying. Hold on. Let me go message Mike Murphy and see what the fuck is going on. Okay, I literally sent them an email. That is just really irritating, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, this is the stuff that messes up your psychology because you're just like, dude, like, we were so close, we were there, and now it's just doing this. Like, this is crazy. Like, and it's not like I don't have money. Bro, I have way more money than before. And they're not, hold on. Let me refresh the pages if that's gonna help anybody. Dude. Am I on the wrong chart? You know what, maybe I should be on this chart. I'm on the right chart, man. What's going on? It's just like, no, like, I wanted to trade. Alright, well, I guess I'm not trading. Oh my god. Irritating. MES hit TP. MNQ is a little bit like, was close to hitting, but not too sure now. We'll see. Okay. Alright, just wanted to come back real quick. It's working now. I'm obviously not gonna get back into it. What the fuck? I don't know if y'all see that, but Okay, little pixel art. What the hell? I'm obviously not gonna keep on trading, but you can see now I can put in a limit order and all that stuff. I reached out to them, I emailed them, they emailed me back just now saying, literally, okay, so this is what I said. I said, what did I say? I said, I wanted, so the subject is, I cannot place a trade. I said, hello, I wanted to trade today. I gave them the date and the time, but I could not put in any orders. Why? The reply I get back from them is, please try again now. And then that's when, of course, I'm able to do what I just showed you guys. Then, so now I reached out again and I'm like, why was it not working before? Provide an explanation for my records. So let's see what I get, because I don't just do oh, try again now. You like, no. Okay, so I just got a response back. Hold on. Your account needed to be enabled for trading. You should be good to go now. What? Okay. I mean, okay. Stopped out on MNQ, TP on MES. I chose MES to go into, but it didn't bring me apart. Oh my god, no, not the breakout. Should we go for it? I didn't see it. I just saw it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I just saw it. MQ is bullish for me based off of the 1 hour. I didn't see it. What is this? 37. I'm not gonna just rush into a trade just because I've seen it happening, but this breakout might work. I'm like, so my rule is, this is just so annoying. My rule is 1 hour, we'll always be looking at the 1 hour. Let me actually refer to my notes. I didn't know I was gonna get on back here, but that just pissed me off. But we will always be referring to our notes. What? I don't know. I'm tired. So this is what I said. So this was last night as I was back testing because I wanted to prepare for today. But I was like, I will back test the 1 hour plus the 5 minute. Whatever the 1 hour looks like plus the 200 EMA, keeping a higher bias on market structure. So meaning if the 200 EMA looks bullish, but the 1 hour looks bearish, 1 hour as in price action looks bearish, I would go down on the 5 minute and look for bearish moves based off of, you know, the actual price action. Because these 200 EMAs, or EMAs in general, they're great, they're amazing, but market structure is king. Just like cash is king, market structure is king. So these indicators are just indicators, but what we see as far as candlesticks is what the actual price action, and I view that and I put that higher. So what is that? White session only. So the session that I'm in here is 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I said I'll only be able to take a trade unless or be in a trade that's after 11 a.m. if the candle break happens before the 11 a.m. white session ends. So let's say if this was so if the white session ends at 11 a.m. if I get the break of the candle, so let's say this move right here, this bearish move right here, let's say for some reason somehow this was like a demand zone or whatever, the break of the candle, let's say this happened at 10:59, I can take that and it's good, and I will be okay to stay within the trade even after the white session, just as long as the candle break happens before the white session ends. So, oh yeah, and obviously price hit TP. Look at that breakout. So yeah. Anyway, continuing with the rules. Supply and demand is the main strategy. Support and resistance is the second one. But if it touches support and resistance level and gives a break of the candle, take it. And if it loses, be okay with it. Especially if it loses on the SNR, support and resistance, and then it goes down to the S&D, supply and demand, and runs, and goes our way in the direction that we want. We never know what will happen, and we will always get hurt either way, so might as well take a chance. Meaning, like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, anything can happen at any moment, and regardless of that, even if you try to do everything right, you will still end up losing your money regardless. That's how this game works. But it's like, rather than that hesitation of like, what if I lose, guess what, you will lose. It just may be today, or it may be another day. Like, you don't know when you're going to lose, right? But you will lose. And so these are things that you can easily say to yourself, but to really ingrain it in yourself is another thing. And that's what I'm working on doing. I'm so serious now. Like every time before, I was serious, I wanted to get better, but this time, because I said, if I break my rules, I will not trade for 6 months. I love trading so much, so the fact that that is what's on the line, I'm like, let me follow my rules. Let me make sure I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, okay. So if after looking at the 1 hour and you see bullish structure, look for bullish play on the 5 minute that aligns with the direction of the 1 hour. For my risk, I'm saying this out loud for you and me, but most importantly me. I'm risking $50 to $130 per trade. I'm only trading once. Let me put that in. Where's the pen? Okay, well, I'll put it in when I see the pen. ADHD. I'll put it in when I see the pen. But I am only trading once a day. Because these are larger trades now, I'm only trading once a day. There's no need to trade even more than that, So yeah, I said if MNQ is less than 100 ticks, I would be adding 2 contracts on. If MES is less than 40 ticks, I'll be adding 2 contracts. If MGC is less than 50 ticks, I'll be adding 2 contracts. For support and resistance, put a stop loss underneath the zone. It is not specific like S&D. So if this is, let's say, support and resistance, right, let's say here, and the break of the candle was right here, right off of that black candle right here, rather than putting the, oh well, in this example it would be exactly where it is, but basically like this, you would be putting it underneath the zone. So yeah, breakout, hit TP 37 times 2, that would have been $72. Oh, I would have lost on MNQ, so that would have been maybe $100 loss. I would have won on MES, so that would be 24 times 120 times 2. Yeah, that would have been $60. So $60 to $72 would have been made today if my account was enabled, or I would have lost $100. One of them. Who knows? Oh, I can end this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna end this, but hold on. If loss, oh, okay, so this is about if I lose. So let's say I lost today on MNQ. The next trade I will be holding for runners. I'll enter with 2 positions. When TP hits 1-to-1, I will close 1 position and put the other one to break even, the stop loss to break even. And then hold for the 1 to 2. Remember to take a stop loss off when done. And then this is just talking about like, I'm afraid I'll break my rules and feel like a disappointment. You know, if we break our rules, we'll have to stop trading for 6 months because we are serious here. It's like, for real. I don't want to see myself falling victim to that shit. Like, for real. Like, I've just been so inspired by like the people around me in my life, that it's like, I don't want to live this kind of life. Like, I will not live this kind of life. And in order for me to not live this kind of life, I have to do things that people regularly don't do. And that means following my rules, being like a listener, being able to, you know, communicate and understand like what the situation is at all times, and, you know, be aware of my emotions and aware of how my emotions can play a huge part. Let me get out of this job. Huge part of who I am. I literally have to go to work. So listen, I understand that life is filled with ups and downs and roller coasters that I probably will never be able to fully handle, right? With as much grace as possible. But what I do know is that I want to be, you know, financially free. I want to achieve my time freedom. I want to be able to rely on myself. I want to be able to not have to worry about being fired, not have to worry about a resume, not have to worry about interviewing, not have to worry about negotiating salaries just to still wake up and stay at the same dead-end-ish job that I have, you know? Like, I want to one day be able to say that I work for myself, that I wake up, I don't want to say on my own time, because I will be waking up early to still catch these setups, but more so when I wake up, I'm waking up for my own agenda, not the agenda of somebody else. Trading is not the end goal. Trading is the beginning. Trading is the beginning goal. Trading is the source of income that I want to bring in so that I can endeavor in what I don't think I said that right. So that I can pursue other endeavors. There we go. I think so. This is literally the beginning of my story, but it's the hardest part. But I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I know that I will become a consistently profitable trader. I know that I will have my own music studio. I know that I will achieve time freedom. This is Kdi Tunkara, and we are more than $28 an hour. And we're more than 40, and we're more than 50, and we're more than, you get the point. We are more than an hourly wage. We are more than a 5-figure yearly salary. We're all worth way more than that. We are actually not worth any money because we're above money. But money is here, and I understand that. I'm one of these people who, you know, understands that money isn't everything. Literally, money does not give you happiness. It gives you the stability that can potentially bring happiness into your life. That's what money can do for you, but it cannot give you that actual intrinsic happiness. That's with it. But no one is happy when the bills are paid. Or sorry, no one is happy when the bills aren't paid. No one is happy when the light bill is off. No one is happy when there's no food in the fridge. No one is happy when you're stressing about bills. So you see what I mean? So money doesn't provide you happiness. It provides you the stability that can lead you to actual happiness. And what that is what you are supposed to define. But a lot of people don't even have the time to actually find what gives them happiness, what gives them actual purpose, because they have to slave away. They have to slave away at their jobs. and they don't make enough money to actually live on their own, so they have to keep on going on that rat race, because you are on that hamster wheel every single time you wake up at 6:30 or 6 o'clock, some people 5, some people 4, and you just keep on getting, you know what I mean, just so that you can continue on that hamster wheel for the rest of your life. No, 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 not me. No, not me. Not me. Because while look at gold. I'm just looking at gold. Damn. I know who I am now more than I ever before. I don't have the complete picture, but I understand my self-worth is 8 times, 10 times higher than it actually is. You know, I was selling myself short my entire life, but I got woken up near the end of my senior year. And it's so funny. It's like, I know I have to go to work. It's so funny because it's like, I'm happy, but I'm also like sad, because if I wasn't woken up, the position that I'm in right now, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, I made it. I did it. Like, this is everything I ever wanted. This is the dream. This is the goal. We're eating. Yeah, no. Now that I'm woken up, I'm like, I am very grateful for the position that I'm in, but it's also like, I deserve this. I've worked my fucking ass off, just like everybody else. But I locked in when people gave up. You can't see my muscles, but I'm doing this right now, okay? I locked in when people gave up. When people gave up. I'm that kind of person. You know? So now it's like, now that I have a deeper purpose, you know, I'm awake more, and I understand that, you know, at the end of this is just not it. Like, this life is just not it, man. People work 40 years of their life to just be able to be on that food, water, and shelter avenue. You know the Maslow triangle, Illuminati. You know that Maslow triangle about the whole thing, and then underneath is literally just food, water, and shelter, and then up top is like all this really nice stuff, enlightenment and all that stuff. Most people live down here their entire lives, just chasing the food, water, and shelter, making sure that the bills is paid, making sure that, you know, they have food in the fridge. But they are just like surviving. They are just surviving. Like the animals and birds that we see, you know, building nests everywhere that they go. They're just surviving, bro. But how many people are actually thriving up there, Illuminati confirmed, up there in that higher part of that fucking triangle, where you actually get to feel more and experience more about who you actually are here. But most people are down here for the entire rest of their lives because they don't have enough money to get up here, bro. And that's why all that rich and wealthy, all, you know, and they're past that. They're all just thriving, bro, mentally. Well, kind of, but because we know that a lot of the times they're miserable. But it's like, for the ones that, you know what I mean? Like people are happy out here, like actually happy. I talked to the CEO of my company that I work with, and he literally talks about how he's having fun with the work that he does. How many people that are under him wake up every day and say, I'm having fun when I go to work? Well, because he's up here, dog. He's up here, bro. He's up here. Well, everybody who works under him is down here, bro. That's like, whoa, we work in the same job, but a different position, bro. Mentally and financially. And it makes all the difference about how you feel about you, yourself, and the entire world, bro. If you're surviving and barely, you're gonna think this world is ass. But if you're up here, you're gonna think this world is great, there's so much opportunity, so much possibility, because you can see it. Because you can see it. You're on the other side. Most people don't get that far. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I am not going to be a 9-to-5 worker for the entirety of my life. Absolutely the fuck not. And that's exactly why I'm gonna lock in. I will lock in. I will not let emotions take control of me, because I understand if I let them, I am going to be in the exact same place that I am where I am right now. And everybody that I work with right now, I work with 40, 50, 60-year-olds working at the same job that they've been working for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. 20 years, and they're still surviving. If they lose the job today, what would they do? What would they do? What would happen to them? Who knows? Who knows? But there's so many people here who have money where if they lost their day job, if my boss, one of my bosses, he has money, if he somehow they fired him, okay, it was a good run, okay. You understand that some people can live like that? They lose their job and it's just like, okay, what? Bro, they're up here. They're up here, bro. Nothing phases the things. Majority of life struggles revolves around not having enough money, okay? So imagine if you did have enough money. Majority of life struggles would not apply to you, okay? Think about what your life would be like if you had money. How many times I'm talking to several people, I've even asked this just out of curiosity, because it's like I already know what the response is going to be. I ask people, oh, let's say you had money, you didn't have to worry about work, what would you do? How many people say, oh, well, I would go outside, I'd do my garden, I travel, I hang out with my family more. It's like, dude, they are saying, in my personal opinion, like the bare minimum. Oh, they're gonna spend more time doing things that they enjoy. Oh, they're going to see different parts of the world. Oh, it's very basic. It's nothing like, oh, I'm gonna buy a mansion, I'm gonna go crazy. No, people literally just want rest and time. Rest and time is all that people want. They want the time to be able to do the things that they want to do in their life, and they want the rest so that they can have the sleep and wake up feeling restored, versus having to wake up and your alarm is waking you up and it's just constant, like, whoa, like I was in sleep mode, now I'm in wake up mode, and now I gotta brush my teeth, wake up, wash my face, and go, and now I gotta work for, you're working for somebody's agenda. You're picking up your pace, you're rushing so that you can leave the door for somebody else's work. Stuff that doesn't even apply to you. Stuff where, if you really look at it at a relative note, stuff that you're doing that you're getting paid pennies on while people are getting paid millions on. You peep that? Like, we are all important. We are all cogs in the machine for a reason. While your position may not be like the most important, if you get fired, they're going to have to find somebody to replace you. That's how important you are. Because they're not going to just let that role sit, because the position is important, because we need to get shit done. Yes, you are replaceable, but you are whoever you or somebody else. You still matter in the sense that you are a puzzle. You are a puzzle piece that needs to fit in so that things can continue turning. Because they can fire you, but somebody's going to need to replace you, put in that position, or somebody is going to increase their workload. But either way, the work still needs to get done. So it's like, You are important, but they're not treating you with as much as respect as you can. And that's why trading is everything to me. I literally wrote down yesterday, trading is life, because not only trading shows you all of the emotions that happen in your life, it gives you the choice to decide what you want to do with that. Are you aware enough? And this is how I know that I'm going to be a consistently profitable trader, because I am here, bro. I am here, bro. I can't say I don't know what the future holds. I can't say that I'll never break my rules. But the thing is, here's the thing. I will take those 6 months and I will take it seriously. I know about those 6 months and I don't want that. I don't want that, bro. Trading is my golden ticket. Let's be real. I'm going to be real with myself. Trading is my golden ticket. If I don't get trading right, what the fuck am I going to do, right? It's one of those things. You know, it's not to say that I'm rock bottom, but it's like to say that in my mind, I basically am. Man, I make $57,000 in a year. I'm 23 years old. I make $3,300 in a month, bro. That's post-tax. $3,300 in a month. Dude, most people would think that, oh, you're good. 23 years old making that money, you're good. Me now, because of the internet, shout out to YouTube, Illuminati confirmed, I literally look at that money like nothing. Once you, especially when you're in the trading space, you see people making your monthly salary in 1 hour, you start looking at the amount of money that you make differently. It's just name of the game, bro. Name of the game. I started looking at money differently when I started to trade, bro. Real shit, bro. I don't look at like, oh my gosh, 10K the same no more. I don't look at loss the same no more, bro. I hear people losing 1,500 and I'm like, damn, that sucks. Most people would blow a fucking casket if they heard that shit. I hear people like, yo, I lost 10 grand. I lost 10K today. I lost $100,000 just trying to figure out this trading shit. I'm just like, I mean, that's crazy. $100,000, your psychology needs to be checked. But at the same time, it's like, shit. Once you get the skill of trading and you get that shit down pat and you got the mental mindset, bro, $100,000 is just a really nice investment, because once you got the skill, you can make 100K. I don't want to say easy. Oh, wait, sorry. Once you have the skill, you can make 100K easy, bro. It's not impossible, bro. It's actually far from it. Once you have the skill, the mental and actual technical skill. That's the thing. That's the beauty of trading and why I really need to go to work. Like, yo, the time that it is now is literally the time that I would be at my desk. I gotta go.